Now, what about metastatic disease, cancer spreading throughout the body? I was reading a bunch on this and trying to figure out how the two relate, and it seems like they were able to correlate metastatic phenomenon with disturbed mitochondrial function. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, you have to also look at the biology of the problem. So the question is, how does the metastatic cancer cell differ from the non-metastatic cancer cell? Because there's a lot of tumor cells, stem cells, and all kinds of different cells. They grow like crazy, very fast, very rapid, but they don't metastasize. They can kill by mass effects. They can be very angiogenic, but they don't spread. So the question is, what is the difference between the neoplastic cell that grows rapidly versus the neoplastic cell that doesn't grow so rapidly but has the capacity to enter and exit tissues, suppress the immune system, and just take up residence in different parts of the body? And we and others have shown that this cell is actually a mesenchymal cell of macrophage origin. And how this happens is intriguing. It was originally pointed out by Akil back in 1901-02. He says there's a fusion hybridization between parts of our immune system to try to heal cancer. Cancer is also often viewed as an unhealed wound. So cells of our immune system come into this wound to put out the fire and try to heal the disturbance, which is lactic acid being thrown out. It looks like a wound. And in their ability to heal the wound, they fuse with some of these non-metastatic neoplastic cells. And you have this hybrid cell, which now has a genetic because macrophages already have the genetic capability of entering and exiting tissues, in survival in the bloodstream. I mean, there are protectors of our body against bacterial infections. So what happens is we get a fusion hybridization. Now you have a cell that is genetically programmed to move in and out of tissues and spread around the body, but it's growth dysregulated. So it has a dysregulated cell growth. And this is the origin. Now, what we did is we went through all the major cancers that are known to be metastatic, and every one of them expressed characteristics of macrophages. So it's very clear that if you have glioblastoma, if you have lung cancer, all of these different cancers have many mesenchymal features, and they can come from fusion with the local macrophage like microglia or Kupffer cells in the liver. You can have alveolar macrophage. All of the metastatic invasive cells have characteristics of macrophage, and their growth dysregulated, and they suppress the immune system, and it makes it very difficult. However, we know that they, like all other cancers, are driven by fermentation, glucose and glutamine. So it becomes very, I wouldn't say easy, but it becomes very clear how to kill them and get rid of them. So once you understand the biology of the problem, the strategies for managing these diseases, it becomes much more clear.